from My News 26 and CCTV. It's high school basketball. Coming to you tonight from Cadillac High School.
And welcome back to Cadillac High School. Third quarter action underway as Keegan Brooks with the hoop and the harm will go to the line for a three-point opportunity. Jay Simon alongside Kevin Gregory. It's a 37, I thought 22 lead, now 23. They're saying 24. I had 37-20 at halftime. It should be 37-23. The scoreboard says 37-24, so I guess I'll go with that as Brooks converts the three-point opportunity. Logan Ealing with the long three. Can't get it to go. Strong rebound from McCarthy. And the scoreboard now corrected. It is 37-23. Stirk with the save into the hands of Wiltzer. Up ahead for a leaking Logan Ealing, who will lay it up and in.
Excellent heads-up pass. I don't know who that was.
Seeger Wiltzer.
Wiltzer, nice.
Yep.
Good look.
Great hustle by Stirk to save it. 39-23 Ramblers. Look inside by Genema to McCarthy, tapped away by the Ramblers. Both of these teams defensively, Kevin, just have hands everywhere all the time.
Yeah, it helps when you're 6'7" and your hands go down to your kneecaps, but yeah.
Seeger Wiltzer with the Bill Lambier-esque three-point attempt. That was actually thrown off the legs of Genema, I believe, yes. Nice job by Stirk. Wiltzer with the tippy-toe three-point attempt. You don't see that often from a guy 6'1".
Bill Lambier-esque, great reference.
Yeah, nobody knows who that is. He coached in the WNBA, I believe.
Yeah, he coached Detroit Shock.
Yeah, nice steal there by the Vikings. Brooks up ahead for McCarthy, who lays it up and in.
Tough catch and finish by McCarthy. It's at his shoes, at his shoelaces. Big man reaching down, showing some good hands.
39-25 McBain. Starters on the floor for both teams. Ealing, top side for Wiltzer. And another steal. Cooper Benson tapping that away from Logan Taylor. And he'll lay it in with the left hand. Well, Kevin, obviously you didn't get into either of these teams' locker rooms because they're still not paying attention to the fact that their passing lanes are being jumped. As Stirk on the inside will put it up and in.
It's a good thing these aren't live broadcasts because I tell you what, they should tune in.
Benson's three way too strong, but McCarthy in the right place at the right time with the weak side putback. He's got 4 in the quarter. It's a 41-29 Rambler lead. We keep saying it. Ramblers have led by as many as 17. That was the halftime margin. The Vikings just keep bringing it back down to around 10. You get the impression if they can psychologically just get that down to single digits, it'd do huge things for them. Ealing out to Stirk. He'll shoot the three. Front iron.
That was a high degree of difficulty on that last pass that Cooper Benson threw. It looked like a shot to the naked eye off the backboard to his teammate there, but as a guy that's made that pass before, it was definitely a pass.
Steal by the Ramblers, and Wiltzer will bring it over the timeline. Rodenbaugh looking down low for Stirk, and they're going to say it went off. The officials are going to talk about this. They're going to say that it did go off of Craig Stirk's hand. It was definitely tapped by the Vikings, but Stirk got a piece of it as well, so no argument from the senior.
We got this feel in the early first quarter, and I had the same feeling right now in the early third quarter. It's just kind of that first game back, first day back to school, kind of a lull, waiting for one team to show a little aggression and make something happen.
To Baker with the step-back three off the pass from Keegan Brooks.
On cue, maybe that's the ignition that they needed.
You'd be proud of Baker on that one as he looked down, saw he wasn't behind the line, took the dribble and got back. As the runner from Ealing is good.
It's nice body control. It's a tough shot to pull up just enough to not get the charge and still finish floating to the rim.
It's a ridiculous shot. It's a torn ACL for me.
Ooh.
Brooks driving. We're going to get a foul on Rodenbaugh. And Nick Rodenbaugh will pick up his first of the half. Is it just me or is this half blown by? 3:49 to go here in the third quarter.
Cadillac done a nice job. Was it 17 at halftime, and it's 8 right now, or 9 right now?
It's 11 right now. Sorry, you're not
So
a math
43 minus 32 is 9.
Well, what you're going to want to do is you're going to take the larger number, Kevin, and you're going to reduce it from by the lower number, and you're going to come with a result of 11.
As Daniels will trigger. Weak side, nice look for Tip Baker, who lays it up and in. He's got 5 in the quarter.
So like I said, it's 9. Yeah. Like I said, I just foreshadow. It's what I do as a color man.
Stirk. Surveying over to Verberkmos. Rensbury giving him plenty of room. Verberkmos not really a threat to shoot. Wiltzer is, but he back irons it. Brooks behind the back. Keegan Brooks out to Baker's 3 over Verberkmos. No good. And the rebound tapped, and they're going to say it went off the Vikings.
It's a good shot in transition, under control, good kick out by Brooks. That's the shot Cadillac wants. They just haven't found that guy the last few years to knock that down consistently, to give them that threat they need to spread this defense out.
3:15 to go here in the third quarter. Stirk will hand it off to Ealing. Down low for Verberkmos. Checked by Rensbury. Verberkmos, tough shot. Rensbury doing a nice job of bodying him up. And they'll get into the hands of Keegan Brooks, who'll bring it over the timeline as we get inside 3 minutes to go here in the third. Brooks double teamed, gets it back. Skip pass too strong, will go out of bounds. Fisher unable to bring it in. Verberkmos did a nice job of jumping where he knew Brooks wanted to go. Probably a good no call. Brooks barreling into Verberkmos. Verberkmos may or may not have been there, letting him play.
I got number 32, Jared McDaniel, checking into the game. First time I've seen him this year. If I'm Logan Ealing, I am drooling right now. We'll see how that matchup plays out.
Yeah, we're going to get a cheapie on Gavin Daniels. Yeah, I said Spencer Fisher. That is Jared McDaniel. You're right. All these 32, 34, 33, they all look the same. Ealing into the paint, lost the handle, ends up in the hands of Verberkmos, who can't make the bunny. And we're going to get a foul. Are they saying a shooting foul?
I don't know what the call is here.
He held up 2, like it's a 2-shot foul. It's the foul, it's going to send Verberkmos to the line. They called it on Rensbury.
He's a little perplexed. He's not really sure what he did on that one. I didn't see it. There was a crowd down there, not sure.
Well, the only thing I know is that 2 green shirts came to the ground and Rensbury was the only white shirt standing near them. I think it might have been a victim of where he was standing.
Hey, if I'm number 4 in white, I say that was friendly fire. I had nothing to do with it. I ain't taking 2 guys down.
That's right. Except that Hunter Rensbury is more than capable of taking 2 guys down. He's a very physical young man underneath. He's been asked to play center a lot. As Garrett Verberkmos misses the second, and Nick Rodenbaugh is looking at a trip to the bench as he picks up his 4th going over the back, which means we'll see our first sighting of Andrew Sycamore.
Andrew Sycamore is 5 kg wides.
Hans. Andrew and his brother Sean, Hans and Franz of the offensive and defensive lines for the Ramblers during football season. And Andrew, to say the least, a physical presence on the inside.
I think I could run a hole he blew up for me.
There's a steal by Craig Stirk, who can't pick it up off the ground. And that'll get taken away by Baker. Nice hustle by Tip Baker. And there's a steal by Ealing. 2 minutes to go here in the third. Ealing being checked by Brooks. Ealing all the way, the runner won't go, and the rebound to Sycamore. Out to Ealing for 3, front iron. Sycamore again with the nice rebound. And this time he'll get his own shot off. They're going to say before the shot, they're going to get Rensbury with that physical defense.
Not much else you could do on that one. I mean, that's a big fella down there he's contending with, and he's doing a heck of a job, but that's a battle most people aren't going to come out on the winning end of.
No. Don't feel bad, Hunter. Andrew Sycamore's pushed around a lot bigger people than you on a football field. Coltman on the inside got interior position on Cale Mickelson, and he gets the layup off the inbounds. 46-34 McBain. Minute and a half to go here in the third. Brooks double teamed. Skip pass into the corner. Mickelson down low for Genema. Good defense by the Ramblers, but they lose sight of Brooks, who will nail the baseline three.
It's a big shot by Keegan. Puts him back within 9. Big last minute of this quarter. See if they can close out on another 2 4-point run and get it really close going into the fourth.
For Berkmos. Sikkema down low for Copeman. Quickly spinning, maybe a little too quickly. Might have thought there was more defensive pressure, and he misses the bunny. Inside a minute to go here in the third. Brooks, the Ole defense by Logan Ealing, but it'll be out of bounds in Viking basketball as we get some substitutions for Cadillac. McCarthy and Benson will check back in. Cooper Benson getting a well-deserved blow there. And we'll see what he can do in the last 53 seconds of this quarter. Genema spinning on for Berkmos. Tough runner.
That is a tough floater. Genema spinning baseline off his left shoulder, floating, finishing with his right over the top. Pretty.
Just a 7-point Rambler lead, led by 17 at the half. For Berkmos to Stirk. Thought about the three against Brooks. Spinning to Andrew Sikkema. 25 seconds to go. For Berkmos against Benson. Over to Copeman. Stirk in the corner with 10 seconds. Wiltzer. And he won't get the shot up. Baker obviously thinks he had all ball. The official disagrees.
I hear you, young fella, but you're going to get that call 9 times out of 10 when you go across both arms.
It's on the floor. Inbound to Stirk in the paint. Gets Genema off the floor. Can't get it to go. And this is going to go out of bounds, and the Ramblers will get... No, sorry, this will go off the Ramblers. So the Vikings with 1.6 seconds to go. We'll see if they can get a shot off here. Wiltzer, recognizing the situation, picks up Brooks. They get it into Brooks from half court. No good, but the Cadillac Vikings close to within 7. And with 3 quarters in the books, we got a great finish coming up for you in just a moment. Cadillac Tire, High Point Cadillac GMC, and Pizza Plus responsible for bringing this broadcast to you. 26 Sports and CCTV's presentation of non-conference boys basketball action. We'll be back right after this.